Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see some adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got McNeely, and it's Simpson in at the 3. And for Orlando, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Black in at the small forward position. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Here's Simpson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Carter. Black passes to Banchero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Simpson. Passes to Law from behind the arc. The rebound by Carter. And here's Suggs. And here's Banchero. Outside Carter. Here's Bain. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Passes to Law. On the wing, Connaughton. He's covered by Suggs. And it's Bain with the ball for Orlando. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Banchero's got 5 points.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Salon, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Suggs. Black outside. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Simpson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Baseline jumper. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Hornets trail by 8. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Connaughton. Down low. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Carter. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Simpson. Still without a bucket. Now Connaughton to end the run. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The three from Suggs. First shot won't go. Hornets trail by 12. Connaughton outside. Here's Simpson. From deep. Again the miss by the Hornets. Black left side. Driving inside. And out of bounds. The Hornets will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And here's Charlotte now. Still without a basket in the game. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, D.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Here's Simpson. Black defending. Connaughton with the ball. No points so far. To the inside. Here's DeLon. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Black passes to Banchero. Takes the three, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Simpson. And here's Reeves. And it's off from three-point range. Black outside. Now Banchero. From deep, Payne. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Charlotte again missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Suggs outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Simpson. Still no points. Here's McNeely. They can't stop the run with that one. Orlando leading by 21. Here's Suggs. Comes up empty down low. And here's Charlotte now. Looking for their first basket of the game. Here's Connaughton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Black. Free throw no good for Connaughton. The Magic have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Salah. To the middle. Connaughton outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Connaughton's got 5 points.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Outside Bain. They set the pick. Pass to Banchero. This one for 3. On target from range. He's got 11.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Here's Simpson. He's scoreless. Here's Salon. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Magic. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie the Force.
Thanks, BA. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Magic leading by 21. Here's the 3. The shot no good. And it's the Hornets ball. Pass to Simpson. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Hey, from beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The Tadze. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Magic lead by 20.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's McNeely. Pass to Connaughton. Fires for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Suggs, the pass to Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, BA, making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
Simpson no good. Orlando leading by 19. Now here's Jones. No points yet. The 3 from Banchero. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Simpson. They set the pick. Connaughton outside. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Connaughton's got 11 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Banchero right side. Suggs outside. Bataze with a screen. 4 on the clock. Jones from outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Hornets trail by 16. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero, and it's Desmond Bain in for Suggs. Orlando leading by 14. And here's Jones. No made baskets yet. And the layup is good.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Ball outside. Fires from deep. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds now. Now Jones. Beyond the arc. That shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Batase. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 16-point lead. They set a pick for 3. Knocks down the long K. Bain's got 10 points.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Ball outside. From 20 feet. Ball with another miss. And so it's Orlando up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Bain, the pass to Jones. The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Here's Jones after the basket by Charlotte. The rebound by Bridges.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
All no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's De Silva. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Isaac for three. Miller pulls it in. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Jones against Ball. Nice move. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. Now Batadze. They still need this. De Silva, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ball outside. Pushing through, LaMelo Ball.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Bain. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And he drops it in from the low post. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Ball. Now Miller takes a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Bain. Softly drops in the floater. Bain's got 12 points.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Jones. And Charlotte making a change here. Magic leading by 16. Pass to Bain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bain's got 14 points.
Well, if you overplay Bain on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Connaughton outside. The 3 from Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Charlotte again missing. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The 3 from Bain. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Simpson. Connaughton outside to win the cold spell. The shot misses. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Hornets trail by 20. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to ball. Pass to Salon. 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Salon, he's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's De Silva. Here's Banchero. He can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Ball outside. Connaughton with a screen on Bane. Ball no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Bane. Shoots over Connaughton. No good from the wing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Simpson. The 3 from Ball. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Outside Bane. Pass to Isaac. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Simpson. The 3 ball. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Suggs. Up and in on the layup. And the Magic lead by 16.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Pass to Simpson. Now here's Ball from outside the arc. Ball nails it from the corner.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Banchero outside. Picked by Isaac. And here's Bane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Bane's got 16 points.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more.
There's a screen. Back to Ball. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 15. On the wing, Isaac. Oh, from deep. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Down low. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bane. McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. Reeves comes in for Ball. Back to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. He's got 14.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound. Simpson's got 4 rebounds now. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Suggs with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch. Pass
to McNeely. Here's Simpson. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Carter. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Salah. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Black outside. Now here's Banchero. Outside Carter. Let's go with a 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Hornets trail by 13. To the inside. Pass to Salah. And here's Reeves. He's covered by Suggs. The shot by Reeves, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Simpson. And they pick up 2. Simpson's got 7. Just 4 seconds left in the first half with 1 on the clock. The shot off that time. That'll do it for the first half. Orlando ahead. They're up by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spot, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Black in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Salone. Here's Simpson. Off target with the 3. And it's Black penetrating. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Here's Salone. Shoots. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Black outside. Suggs outside. From the arc. Offensive board. The kick out to Banchero. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Salah. It's hauled in by Black. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep, Bain. Hornets with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They set the screen. From deep, Bain. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Connaughton outside. Inside. Here's Simpson. A Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Now here's Bancaro. 13 points in the game. Black passes to Bancaro. Fades away. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. McNeely's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Simpson. 11 points in the game. Salon, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Bancaro outside. Reeves against Bain. Back to Bancaro. Lets it fly. Rebounded by McNeely. McNeely's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Salon. Here's Simpson. 13 feet out. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Suggs with the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Ryan, back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
Here's Simpson. 11 points in the game. To the middle. And Salon gets it to go. Salon, he's got 5 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Bain. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Just great court recognition there by Suggs. His teammates appreciate when he gets it to them when they're open.
Now here's Connaughton. 14 points for him. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Bain, the pass to Black. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 10 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Salon. He's got 5. Here's the pick. Here's Simpson. Off target from outside. Here's Orlando. They're on a 15-6 run. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
Back to Connaughton. Pass to Simpson. Lots of room. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Caro outside. Now Black. Suggs outside. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
Goodness. Ooh, hello, Wendell Carter Jr.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Taze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Black. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Simpson. They need this. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Now here's Bataze. And Caro outside. From the high post. No good there. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Back to Reeves. Pass to McNeely. Here's Simpson. 11 points in the game. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Simpson. Here's McNeely. Hey, puts up a 3. Simpson, no good. And the Magic shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Here's De Silva. Yet to see a basket. Suggs outside. 3-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pass to Simpson. To snap the cold streak. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Inside. Here's Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Simpson. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Suggs outside. Up top, Banchero. Shoots off the step back. Good. He hits the jumper. Banchero's got 15 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to McNeely. Launches a three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bain's got 7 rebounds in the game. From downtown, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's McNeely. Great D that time from Bain.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
So it's the Hornets now. The Magic making their last shot. Down low. Here's Simpson. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
From deep, Bain. It's hauled in by Simpson. Simpson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Pass to Reeves. Here's Simpson. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Drops in the 3. McNeely's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Orlando calls timeout.
Get loud, fans. On the court, door squad. All right, fans. Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Howard comes in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Suggs. "52 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Some room here for Jones. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. There's Ball with a 3. Orlando with a rebound. Batase's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Howard against Connaughton. Here's Jones. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Off target at the rim. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Here's Jones. After the basket by Charlotte. Picked by Isaac. To the paint. And the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Pass to Bridges. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And here's Isaac. Picked by Isaac. On the wing, Isaac. Can't connect from 14. And for Charlotte, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Connaughton. Howard grabs the miss. Well, Orlando shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Ball against Jones. Pass to De Silva. There's the 3. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The 3 from Ball. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. Good that time. On offense, here are the Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the basket by Bridges.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Now here's Jones to the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's Ball with a 3. It doesn't go for him. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Counted. De Silva's gotten his first points in this one.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Ball finds Bridges. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's De Silva. Soft touch off the glass. De Silva's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Ball. And the three-pointer goes.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, nice speed. On time and on target.
Charlotte's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Good chance here for Ball. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He has such a gifted scorer. Ball can get it done from all over the court.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Knipple. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's De Silva. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. Connaughton with the ball. Pass to Ball. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Offline with a 3. The Magic have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Now here's Howard. Outside Jones. Pass to Isaac. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Jones misses. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Knipple. Now here's ball. Defended by Jones. Launches a three. Ball no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Jones. Inside. Sinks that one from the post. Here's ball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Magic have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Picked by Isaac. Here's Jones. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Now Ball, defended by Jones. And Ball with a basket. The assist by Connaughton.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Now here's Jones. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Ball. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Pass to De Silva. Down low. Here's Isaac. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Isaac with a screen on Ball. Jones, the pass to Isaac from about 19. Knipple with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's De Silva. Pass to Jones. Here's De Silva. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball surveys the floor. No good from outside. And Orlando shooting at a respectable 49%. Left side Jones. Isaac with a screen on Bridges. Takes a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Connaughton against Howard. Ball outside for 3. Ball with another miss.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Ball outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Isaac outside. Here's De Silva. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 13 in the second half.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Pass to Isaac. Ball stolen. Here's Connaughton.
Orlando foul. Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting for Charlotte, Pat Connaughton. At the line for 2.
Throw good, Connaughton. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Paolo Banchero.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And it's Jones with the ball for Orlando. Pass to Kane. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now here's Reeves. Here's Ball, rebounded by Kane. Here's Orlando. Jones, the pass to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Here's Kane, outside Jones. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off the shot here. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.